Welcome to the Boxing Talk Show.
Fair but firm.
With the Hall of Fame boxing referee.
I'm Joe Cortez.
And co-host John Zamel for all of Las Vegas.
Come on, guys. Let's touch them up. 3 fight. I'm Joe Cortez. Fair but firm. Hey, welcome to the Fair but Firm show here with Joe Cortez at the boxing capital. We're here in hot Las Vegas.
Yes, sir. Yes,
it's
sir.
so hot out there. I mean, it was like 100 some odd degrees yesterday.
Yes.
And right here in the studio feels like it's 100 degrees.
200 degrees in the studio, man. We are red hot today.
Yeah, man. If I could, I would take off this shirt, my jacket, and be bare chested out here.
Look good. Probably somewhere get more views.
Yeah, but then we get the girls excited here. We don't want that.
Good point. You got to worry about that. You got to factor that in. That's so funny.
Anyway, I like your tie.
Do you like this? Yeah.
I like your bow tie. You look like a referee, man.
Well, I tried. Yeah, that's the look I was going for.
Yeah, but not with the pink bow tie.
The pink bow tie?
I got to be a black bow tie.
Black
You got to be
bow
a
tie, is that how it
referee.
works?
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
now that's why I learned from you. That's why I asked. You know, if you don't make mistakes, how could you learn?
That's it.
And I got a question. Speaking of this heat, I was reading that Ricky Hatton gave Tyson Fury advice going into this fight because Ricky Hatton's been performed in Vegas. I say performed, but he fought in Vegas 5 different times, all in a 29-month span. And this is Tyson Fury's first time in Las Vegas. We're talking about the Tyson Fury fighting Tom Schwartz tonight at the MGM Grand Garden Arena.
Tom Schwartz is a Puerto Rican guy, right?
It might as well be. No, he's a German guy.
Okay, I'm buddy kidding.
Yeah. And he told him, how long should I come here? And he said the first time he came, it was only for 2 weeks, and that wasn't enough time. He said the next time he came, it was for the full 8-week camp, and that was too much time. So he told him to just come for 5 weeks. And he said that the air conditioner made his nose stiff. So he told him just to get an apartment and not be in a casino's. And to just have fans. So Tyson Fury's been here for the last 5 weeks with no air conditioning. You think that makes any sense to me? Because it doesn't make any sense to me. I've lived here my whole life.
I got some friends that come into Vegas every so often. They say, Joe, I always get a nosebleed when I come here.
Well, it's because the air's dry.
Well, the air's dry, very dry here. There's no humidity.
Yeah, no humidity.
But what I'm telling you is, when you come here, get some Vaseline.
Yeah.
Like they do during the fight, put some Vaseline up in your nostrils, and this way helps you, keeps it moist in there. This way. It won't dry up.
It's not a bad move.
But I see some people walking around the airport with tissues in their nose. I said, what the hell?
It's because they're worried, about the dryness.
I got to get a cut man to work on them.
A cut man? Yeah, you need to stitch her out.
I'm going to get a cut man on the boulevard, man. He'll have a full-time job just working on the...
He would make a good living.
He'd make a good living. I think every 20 feet, you see
Every
somebody...
20 feet, come out of it. Just
you see, I'm going to call it...
Squirt the water in their mouth, spit it in the bucket.
I'm going to call it nosebleed capital of the world.
That'd be good. It is. It might be that. Nosebleed capital
But anyway,
of the world.
talking about nosebleeds and whatnot, tonight... I expect a couple of nosebleeds there. I think more likely coming from
Schwartz's nose.
Schwartz's nose.
Well, yeah, he's been in the air conditioner probably for the.
Yeah, not only that, but he's gonna feel some power of air conditioning dropping on his nose tonight. Because this guy Tyson Fury is gonna really be throwing some combinations. I mean, I was watching against some more fight films of Tyson Fury, when he had some hair on his head, like myself in the old days.
Yeah. You guys, that's one thing you guys
but
have in common.
The reason why they named Tyson Fury, they named him after Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah, his dad named him after Mike Tyson.
Exactly. Different color, but
but similar guy and very different fighting style.
Yeah,
very different.
Very different.
He's about a foot taller for one.
I think he's like 3 feet taller than Tyson. Than Mike Tyson.
And he hits a lot.
He got a lot of combinations. He got a lot of jabs. I like his head movement.
His head movement's incredible. His defensive abilities are unreal.
He always said he would have come to Las Vegas. He didn't want to come here on a vacation. He would have come here to be the headliner.
Yeah.
In Vegas, and that's just what he did.
Oh yeah, he's making like $15 million.
Yeah, how much?
Like $15.5 million.
15 and a half
to fight Tom Schwartz.
Man, you know what?
Bro, you fight Tom Schwartz. You can beat Tom Schwartz.
I'm coming back. $15 million.
Just to fight Tom Schwartz.
I'll take 5, no less than that.
Take 5?
I'll take 5.
Tom Schwartz is making 1.
He's making 1?
At least.
He's a fool.
Yeah, he's a fool.
I should have settled for 5.
It's more than he's making.
With the punch you're going to receive, $1 million not worth it. You got to ask for 5, bro.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, then again, you could always, see, that's the deal, right? You're taking the chance. You're betting on yourself. That's what Andy Ruiz just did.
Man.
And now that's my question. We've seen a couple, heavyweights have been in the news a lot in the last month, and it's because Deontay Wilder talked about killing his opponent. That got a lot of controversy, but controversy is not necessarily bad in the fight game. It's got views. And then he had a highlight reel knockout in the first round of Dominic Breazeale.
Yeah.
And then Anthony Joshua gets upset, at Madison Square Garden in his U.S. debut by Andy Ruiz Jr., which was everywhere. So now, how do you expect? What's the story that's going to come out of this fight tonight?
Well, let me tell you one thing. Anthony Joshua stepped out of his country into into turf, new
Oh,
turf,
yeah. Oh,
new
yeah.
turf, Madison Square Garden,
Colonies.
the mecca of boxing, Madison Square Garden, and here you got Tyson Fury coming into Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
First time come to Las Vegas, and he's gonna be kind of like shell shock.
Yeah.
Is he gonna feel like maybe that pressure because he's in Las Vegas? Could we have an upset surprise tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
man.
saying, what do you think is more likely to see, honestly? Like, and this is serious. Between those two things that we just saw, a highlight reel knockout or an upset victory, what do you think is more likely to see tonight between a highlight reel knockout and an upset victory?
I'll tell you one thing. I see a knockout, Tyson winning by knockout.
Stoppage, probably?
Yeah, by the fourth or fifth round.
Really?
But can you imagine if Schwartz
I can. After I saw Andy
beats-
Ruiz?
Anything
Anything
is
is
possible.
possible.
I mean,
It's boxing.
boxing is full of surprises.
Exactly.
So
Listen to this. Andy Ruiz was 11-1. Schwartz is 12-1. That's not that big a difference, man.
That's right.
That's right there.
But who's Schwartz?
He's nobody, bro. He's nobody.
But then again, that's what they used to say about Andy Ruiz.
Yeah, but Andy Ruiz at least had fought people I'd heard of. He fought Parker. I watched this Dimitrenko fight on Fox 2 weeks before that, like before they announced it. I've never heard Tom Schwartz's name, and we do this every week.
He's Puerto Rican, right?
No, exactly, man.
I'm sorry, he's German. That's
He's
right.
never fought outside of Germany or the Czech Republic, and not like how Klitschko used to always fight in Germany. Like, you got to come to me. More like just this is all he had. More like how does people who only fight in Germany fight.
Well, I like to tell you that it's going to be a good night of boxing, and it's going to be interesting to see.
It should be interesting. It's always fun to see Tyson Fury
I'm going to
out
be
there.
there ringside watching Tyson Fury. I may walk into the dressing room just to wish him luck tonight.
That'd be nice.
And I think I'm going to walk into the room Schwartz as well.
Walk Schwartz's room, yeah.
And wish him good luck. I think he's going to need it.
He might need it. Yeah, he
more
probably
than
will.
more than Tyson. But
More than Tyson will
but
need
then
it.
again, don't forget that
Anything's
the
possible.
last minute Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz, I was with Joshua all the way up until the last minute. I said, nope, I'm going with Andy Ruiz.
Yeah, you saw a little something.
Yeah. And people say, Joe, if I would have known that, I would have put all my money on Andy
Exactly.
Ruiz. But tonight, anything is possible. So
Anything is possible.
can you imagine though, Tyson Fury, who just signed a big deal with Bob Arum,
Yeah.
who's his manager,
Yeah.
his promoter?
Turned down the Wilder rematch, which
Yeah.
would have been a lot of money because he wanted.
There was how much money
It
involved
was
in that fight?
it was a lot of money, probably $100 million.
$100 million. Come on, hey fans out there, man, I tell you, I'm gonna go talk to my doctor friend. I got a friend out in Florida and I'm sorry, California, who does stem cells.
Yeah.
I want to see if he can.
You can come on back,
It may see he can
regenerate some of that old flash.
Yeah, and make me a new guy again. I would have come back like in my 20s. I got to come back. $100 million a fight. You
Yeah.
got to be kidding, man.
I'll tell you right now, though, if there was one person that I had to get advice from for my first fight in Las Vegas, I don't think it'd be Ricky Hatton because I remember how that fight goes.
Yeah.
That fight
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I want to go into our dress room tonight just to wish him luck. And
yeah, Hatton will probably be there.
Yeah, he'd probably be there.
Yeah.
And I'd like to say hello to him. He's a good
Yeah.
friend. And I think that it will be a good night of boxing. And I feel that Tyson Fury should win. I mean, the reason why they got him a fighter by the name of Tom Schwartz is because
It's ESPN debut,
ESPN debut. You don't want him to lose. So let's get him a guy.
Showcase fight.
I think it is Tom Schwartz, we say?
Tom Schwartz.
Damn, I might have put in Tom Jones in there
Honestly,
instead of Tom Schwartz.
Tom Jones.
I mean, come on.
Tom Jones is a name.
Yeah, Tom Schwartz is a name. He probably had a better drawing on the ESPN Plus.
Yeah, I'd pay pay-per-view to watch Tyson Fury fight Tom Jones.
Yeah. Plenty fans, we're gonna go into a little brief commercial here, but we're having so much fun with this show today. It is not a comedy show. This is boxing.
Serious stuff.
But sometimes you got to it's serious stuff. But we got to put a little humor to our show.
Yeah, man. This is
Otherwise,
fun.
the people will not. Our listeners will not tune in.
Exactly.
And you guys out there, don't forget. We'll be right back. Hello, welcome back again to the Fair But Firm Show here with Joe Cortez and my co-host John Zimmel.
Yes, sir.
We are not up in Costello. We're the Fair.
Fair But Firm Show.
We're the Fair Firm Show, right?
Yeah.
But I think maybe we should try comedy. I know you're a stand-up.
Well, yeah, a little
comedian.
something. I was so successful at it, I had to go into boxing commentary.
Yeah?
To manage all the comedic success.
I used to be in Magic, and
You used to do magic?
Yeah,
You were so good at it that
Yeah,
you
I
got
was
the
a
boxing referee?
yeah, and I said no, I better be refereeing, and I tried to make it at that. I barely made it.
Yeah. Well, you made it at that, yeah.
Okay, but anyway, tonight's fight, Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwartz, is going to be a great fight.
It should be.
And with Tyson Fury with a 27-0 record, one draw, he's undefeated. And talking about undefeated, I got a grandson who's undefeated.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, he's 19 years old today.
There you go.
My grandson Bryce. Bryce, I tell you, keep your guards up at all times. protect yourselves at all time, and tell everybody that you're fair but firm like Grandpa. Happy birthday, brother.
Oh, I love it. That's awesome.
All
Happy
right.
birthday, Bryce. That's fantastic.
Okay.
Hey, so, across the pond, back in Tyson Fury's homeland, in Leeds, England, they are having another event. We got Josh Warrington, who we remember last year got the IBF title, beating Lee Selby, and then defended it in the World Boxing Super Series final against Carl Frampton in a rousing matchup. And Carl Frampton, who's been the man for a long time.
Right.
Josh Warrington, I think 29 years old. He's an absolute stud, and he's fighting the guy by the name of Kid Galahad tonight. I don't know his real name because it's hard to pronounce.
Is he a cowboy?
He is. He's not a cowboy. He's funny enough. I think he's an Indian, actually.
Indian.
Yeah, but he.
You mean like
I don't know. Yeah.
Like the Lone Ranger and Tonto?
No, not like that.
Tonto
was
the Indian.
No, Tonto was the Indian.
Okay.
No, but he's also from England, and he was named. His trainer named him Kid Galahad after the old Elvis movie. And it's a pretty catchy name, and they got a little bit of bad blood between them. They got into a little shoving match in the press conference, as fighters are wont to do often. But I'm excited to see this fight because Oscar Valdez, just we saw him last week, put on a clinic against Jason Sanchez.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
And it was a good fight, very action packed. Those featherweight fighters, they're good. And we got some other. You look at the. Oscar Valdez said this is his last year at featherweight. He's got to move up to 130.
Right.
He said he can't take it anymore. He's 28 years old. He's too old to be at this. He's been fighting there since the Olympics.
Right.
And if you look at those title holders, you got Leo Santa Cruz, you got Gary Russell Jr., you got Oscar Valdez, and you got Josh Warrington. I think that by the end of this year, we're going to see one of those four fighters, two of those four fighters finally duke it out. And I think that my money's on Josh Warrington fighting Oscar Valdez if he can get past Kid Galahad.
Yeah, I think so. I think that'd be a great matchup.
Me too.
That's a fight the fans want to see. They want to see those action-packed fights.
Yes.
Yeah, featherweights, always been.
They go to blows,
oh,
man. Yeah.
They don't mess around.
Exactly. They're excited.
That was my weight class when I was fighting. Bantamweight and featherweight.
Yeah?
We didn't mess around.
No, it's action, man. Action.
But you see, you don't see no cuts on me, no broken noses, no cauliflower ears. I got a couple of busted teeth, but other than that, I was okay.
You were all right.
The name of the game is hit, don't get hit.
Exactly.
Give you a lot of action, a couple of knockouts here and there, but featherweight division definitely a hot division for 2000.
Yes, it absolutely is, and I'm excited. Now, what's funny is the other two, Gary Russell Jr., he called out Leo Santa Cruz. Now, we don't know if we're going to get that fight because Gary Russell Jr. fights once every time the Haley's Comet comes around, so we don't know if his promoter's going to want to put that fight on. Yeah. But either way, if we can get those two fights by the end of this year, Gary Russell Jr. versus Leo Santa Cruz, and then Oscar Valdez versus, like I said, Josh Warrington tonight, if he can get past Kid Galahad, we could have a featherweight unification coming early in 2020, which is exciting.
Yeah, that'd be good. Now, talking again, going back to tonight's fight.
There we go, yeah.
Tyson Fury and Tom Jones, is it?
It's Tom Jones, yeah.
And
Tom Schwartz.
Tom Schwartz, okay. But
the big German.
But Tyson Fury. Can you imagine Mike Tyson says, "You know what? You're using my name. That's not fair. I'm the only Tyson around here.
Yeah.
I want to make a comeback.
You come back?
Then you got Tyson versus Tyson.
Tyson on Tyson. That'd be a super fight.
Oh my God, that'd be something else, huh?
Mike Tyson had a little bit of trouble with tall fighters when he was in his prime. These days, he might.
He did. I refereed, like I said, 9 times, and every time before the tall fight, I said, I don't know, man. I think Tyson. That's why people say, Joe, if you was to compare Muhammad Ali and Tyson at the same time to fight each other, who will win?
Yeah.
I would say, you know what? I know Tyson's a good puncher. He can work his way inside. He hit you with one shot, you're out. But Ali will keep that distance. Box him
Ali
outside.
was so smart, man.
Like he will box float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. That's just what he did.
Ali was able to make adjustments mid-fight that I think, one of the biggest criticisms of Tyson's career is when he was ahead, he was always the best. No one could beat him. He looked like an unstoppable force. But once he got into deep water, when he had to dig deep and find, he always kind of ended up on the losing end of those fights. Yeah. And I think against Muhammad Ali, if they fought 10 times, I think Ali wins 9 times, honestly. But let me ask you this one. Of today's champions that exist right now, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, you can throw Anthony Joshua in there if you want to, or little Andy Ruiz, who they call Miguel Tyson. Who do you think? Which one of those guys, style-wise, would Tyson have the biggest trouble with?
Well, I tell you,
you look at Tyson Fury's elusiveness. You look at Deontay Wilder's explosiveness. You look at Andy Ruiz's work rate. Which one of those would propose the biggest matchup problem for?
I think that Wilder will be the most difficult one for him.
He's just so long.
I mean, Wilder already fought Tyson. They fought to that draw.
Yeah. And
you saw that a lot of fans saw that Tyson Fury won the fight.
Yeah, a lot of fans.
I mean, I would say 80% of the fans saw that he won the fight.
Absolutely.
So so he gave him a difficult chance in that fight. So of course, if they were to fight again, I mean, that would be the fight that Tyson will have.
Yeah.
And will have difficult times with, because Tyson, Deontay Wilder is definitely the good
Deontay
puncher.
Wilder only has to land one shot. I mean, right? Like Deontay Wilder says it himself. You have to, if you want to beat me, you have to be perfect for 12 rounds. If I want to beat you, I got to be perfect for 2 seconds. It's just all he has to do is land one. I mean, that's what makes him so dangerous.
Yeah, but Deontay Wilder hit him with that one shot. Several times he put Wilder down.
He put Fury down twice.
But the last time when he hit, boom, that head hit that canvas. I said, "Good night, sweet prince." Him
out. He went to sleep.
He said, "Good night, sweet prince." That was it.
That was a miracle. I mean, all the time you've been watching.
When his head hit the canvas, that's what woke him up.
He said, "I'm sorry, I'm up. I'm back." I think it was I gotta get a Jack Reese alarm clock. Comes in and starts counting me out because nothing works. If you could come back from the dead like Tyson Fury did at the count of 5, I mean, how loud is he yelling there?
Well, I think Jack Reese should bring him to a cemetery.
He should bring it. I'd be scared if they brought him to the cemetery.
He bring everybody back to life.
Come on back, come on back. They'd be dancing around, fighting again.
Oh my God! It'll be like Michael Jackson at the cemetery.
Exactly. It would be like
they're all coming back out of the graves, man. Bring Jack Reese here. Be counting
Jack Reese is like, he's like the Undertaker. Man. He brings people back to life.
That's what they're gonna call him, the Undertaker, real soon.
That's a good name.
Yeah. But I can tell you one thing, man, that boxing is really good. Well, I see some quotes that people are asking, can you and John become comedians on our show here on the Strip? We got an opening. One of the
casinos.
We're going to give you residency in Las Vegas, John.
Yeah. What do you think?
JJ, John and Joe.
That's what they call it.
The JJ show. Comedy show here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Performing nightly?
The comedy entertainment capital of the world.
Exactly. It's not a bad move. We'll take you up on it. We'll take down the number.
Yeah, we have a live audience here in front of us right now.
We do have a live audience in front of us.
I mean, but not. I'm talking about 3,000, not 3 people.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, fans, we're gonna keep on talking with our comedy show, and as soon as we come back after this brief commercial. Welcome once again to the Fair But Firm Show here in Las Vegas, Nevada. John Zimmer, my co-host, Joe Cortez here, our comedy show today because there's nothing too much happening tonight.
There's not too much, man. Yeah, we're trying to hype up a Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwartz fight for a half an hour. I
would rather hype up our comedy show.
I'm saying, yeah, exactly. I'd rather talk more about Bryce's birthday than Tyson Fury fighting 12 rounds with Tom Schwartz.
Hey, talking about the new things happening here in Vegas, we have the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame.
That is exciting.
Finally, we got them a home. They have a physical building. Actually, you can actually go and see memorabilia.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong here. This Hall of Fame has been around for a while, right? Similar to other
7
states,
years.
They have 7 years, but it's never had a residence. It's never had a place where it could call its home. People can't visit it.
Exactly.
And now it does. And where's that at?
It's going to be at the Boulevard Mall here on Maryland Parkway in Las Vegas, and it's open from 9 to 10 p.m. every night. The event next Saturday, the 22nd, is at the Heads Up Museum, which is it's called a 3D trick art museum.
Okay, yeah, I've seen pictures.
And
of that.
it is an unbelievable. So they gave us a couple of thousand square feet there.
Wow.
For the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame. So we
That's
hope
an additional draw. That's awesome.
So we're gonna have about 15 to 20 world champion, former champions at that event next Saturday. I'll be hosting the show, and it is something that I was able to. I was the first inductee in the inaugural class of 2000.
There he is.
I believe it was 2000.
7 years ago.
Yeah, 7 years ago.
2012.
Was it around there?
Something like that.
13, I think it was.
Okay, cool.
But anyway, I got inducted along with Mike Tyson and Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard. It was as Julio Cesar Chavez that year. So it was a great
That's a heck
experience.
Of a class,
yeah, it was a great class. And now we're able to get them a Hall of Fame. We have an actual boxing ring, professional boxing ring in there.
Oh, wow.
I'll be talking to the fans that come in there. We'll have boxing videos. We have boxing shoes, boxing gloves.
You got special guests coming?
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of special guests.
You got any
coming.
names you can drop or
yeah,
not yet?
Yeah. We got Tony Tiger Lopez.
Okay.
We got, I believe, Floyd Mayweather going to be there. We have.
You serious?
Yeah.
Awesome.
We have. I mean, I can't give you the top off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But I've been told there's been confirmed by Sean Porter definitely going to be.
There we go.
Confirmed. There's going to be a lot of world champions there, and Michelle Corrales, the ex-widow of Diego Corrales, former lightweight champion.
Legend.
He was also inducted into the Hall of Fame, and she's doing a great job as president. The founder was Rich Murata. He's the founder of the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame, and he told me the other day, Joe, how do you work this out? How do you swing this deal? You're able to get us a home. So we got him a home, and at the Boulevard Mall in Las Vegas right on Maryland Parkway.
That's amazing.
And it's a good place that you tourists coming to Vegas.
Yeah, that's what I was
Or
gonna-
you locals support the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a great night of entertainment. We're going to have food, drinks, and it's going to be something like you've never seen before.
That is so cool, man. I'm definitely gonna be there. So like if you're a fight fan that comes to Vegas and there's not a fight on that weekend, I mean, this is the boxing capital of the world. There's really no place you can go, and now there is to go and appreciate the history and the everything that Las Vegas boxing has to offer.
Exactly.
Nevada boxing, I should say, has to offer. That's a pretty beautiful thing.
Exactly.
It's awesome.
You want to get tickets, go on to headsuplasvegas.com. You can purchase your tickets on there. It's going to be a special night, a great boxing event as far as all the celebrities.
What an exciting thing.
It is something very, very special that we have down here in Las Vegas.
Joe, I got a question. Speaking of celebrities, this is important because this is my favorite segment that we do on this show.
Yeah.
Whenever celebrities, go out of their way and talk about they're going to fight each other or fight fighters or anything like that, we do a segment called Who You Got. We did it with Michael B. Jordan and and Roy Jones Jr. when they were talking. We did it with Dana White and Oscar De La Hoya. We've done it with a few. Now this is a little out of our comfort zone because this is MMA. He challenged him to a cage fight. But over the last week, Justin Bieber tweeted to Tom Cruise and said he challenges him to a cage fight, and if he doesn't accept, then he's scared. Who you got in a fight between Justin Bieber and Tom Cruise in the octagon? I know it's not your arena.
Well, I can tell you right now. Tom Cruise is a baby boomer.
Yeah, he is.
He's like, what, 60-something years of age?
Yeah, he's like
Justin
53,
Bieber is just coming out of his
He's
diapers.
like 29, yeah, he's like my
He's
age.
just coming out of his diapers.
He's a kid, yeah.
He'll box circles.
Think Bieber's got him?
Of course.
Money's on Bieber. There you go.
Tom Cruise will be winded out in 30 seconds. He probably come in there with a walker. You know what I mean?
He might.
He's like 65 years old, probably maybe more. I don't know.
Would you watch it?
Will I watch it?
Yeah.
In my dreams.
I would watch it too. I'd watch it for sure, man.
Hey, you know what? Talking about dreams, man.
Here we
My
go.
wife got upset at me the other day, man.
Did she get mad at you?
Yeah, because she had a dream. She said she had a dream that a bear was eating her up. And
she was mad at you?
Yeah, she's mad at you.
When you didn't do nothing?
Because I was in a dream. I was there. I wasn't doing nothing. I was in a dream. So I said, so what you mad about me about that? She said, you was there? I said, what was I doing in the dream? She said, you were playing poker with a rabbit.
Playing poker with a rabbit?
In her dream. I said, what?
I'd be mad at you too, Joe.
Yeah,
That's just pretty selfish, man.
Man, I don't know, man.
After 50 years of marriage, did you play poker? We can't take a second away from your poker game with the rabbit?
I got to be playing with a rabbit. I wasn't playing poker with a Marilyn Monroe.
No, yeah, like a
Come
mountain
on.
lion or something.
No,
yeah.
it had to be a rabbit.
A rabbit.
I mean, that really insulted me.
I would be, and also, I wouldn't play poker with a rabbit because they're quick and you look away for 1 second, you never know what could happen.
Man, they got to
take your money, take off.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Anyway, talking about rabbits and talking about back in my back house this morning, we saw a little. Well, last night.
Yeah. This is.
We thought it was coyotes. There was like 4 foxes.
Foxes.
Yeah. I mean, not foxes
like a herd.
Not like foxes like you see walking in the ring girls.
Oh no, not ring girls, not foxy.
Not foxy like that.
No.
I mean, real foxes in the backyard.
Like a desert fox.
Yeah, 3 little pups. So I went out there with my gun and my flashlight. I said, wait, they're gonna attack me. I said, it's so pretty. Who the hell was to kill the beautiful?
Yeah.
They're little pups. So we had to call the animal control this morning to come and pick them up.
Foxes.
I told my daughter, go out there and feed them before they take it. That may be their last meal.
Might be their last meal. Yeah, you don't know what animal control does with foxes. I never heard. I don't ask.
Anyway, fans, again, next week, the 22nd, here in Las Vegas in June, the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame. Make sure you attend that event. It's going to be special. I'll be hosting the show right from inside the ring itself at the Boulevard Mall here in Las Vegas from 6 to 9 p.m., and we're going to see John Zimmel there.
Absolutely.
Jackie Nunez and Dylan and Charlie. It's going to be a great night of entertainment.
For any fans who missed the beginning of the show or want to rewatch it, make sure you go onto YouTube and check us out there. And make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. Anyone who wants to be a part of our family of sponsors, please call at 702-722-1353. Once again, 702-722-1353. Joe?
So you're going to be part of our family. We're going to adopt you. And with that said, guys, keep your guards up at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. And remember, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Touch them up.
Fair but firm with the Hall of Fame boxing referee. I'm Joe Cortez for all of Las Vegas.
Come on, guys. Let's touch them up. Clean fight.
I'm Joe Cortez. Fair but firm.